Lunchtime!
I'm calling Jesus.
You're getting beat by an old man? You're getting smoked. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Play nicely. Come on, it's a competition.
Start flipping tables.
Hey guys, Matt here with Built Right. We're up in the mezzanine today. It's been a little bit of a hodgepodge week, but we've gotten a ton of different things done. My brother was visiting, so we used that extra set of hands to get the conference room set up. We moved this badass table in. We got our TV mounted to the wall. It's kind of still a work in progress, but we're able to use it now, which allowed us to have our first team safety meeting. So safety is an important part of our culture, our products, and of course our team. So we had our kind of first team safety meeting. And then we were able to sell a couple of our shop vehicles, which is going to help us make room for some new ones and some new projects in the coming couple of weeks, months. So check it out.
I think as long as you can come through the frame and not hit the corner of the table.
Yeah, the corner of the table, as long as it's symmetrical, which it's like dead on right here.
Yeah, it's dead on. It's slowly.
It's in the back too. It's pretty good.
I want to make sure you understand that this entire edge is glistening green. We just leave a little laser. I told you the marketing people didn't get it.
Did you touch the laser?
Just did, yeah.
You did touch the
I didn't even see it there.
I'm gonna call.
Do you see how it's perfect though?
Yes. And how you guys perfectly measured the center of the room. I mean,
Looks we actually
Marketing people.
what are you guys? A bunch of
this was a
engineers
lot.
or what?
Oh yeah, are you using data cable to pull this thing? So we started building some Husky tables. These are adjustable height, I believe. And in addition to that, the guys got the framework set up for the conference table. And here's half of it.
I just noticed, Maddie got new shoes. You guys made it look so easy.
My fingers are gonna agree with.
That looks so good.
Just like finger tipping a knife at. Yeah. I'll get right here. Alright. I can go over my way.
It's like a procession. We got 4 pallbearers here for the...
Yeah.
Oh, there's gum on the bottom of the table. Did that come for free?
Yeah. Alright. Hold on, we kind of fucked up last time, so who's taking what corner?
Got her in?
Watch your fingers. Oh!
Nice.
Push it.
Is it
That's a fucking table.
It's too small. It's not big enough.
Just like get it all the way in.
Maddie.
Yellow rock.
Nice.
I was just getting her ready. Just getting her warmed up.
You ready?
Let me know if you want me doing anything.
You good?
Anyway, so while those guys get the table figured out, let's see what's going on in here. Again?
You versus the guy she told you not to worry about.
God.
Please get that thing out of my fucking face. Damn, that looks so official.
Woo woo.
I will always appreciate. I'm gonna appreciate you and how you film for the rest of the time.
That
I'm getting in his face too much.
in my personal space, which I don't like.
Max is back here editing. I'm a stand-in filmmaker. No, just kidding, not.
GoPro filmmaker, it counts. It counts.
Ooh, Marcus came through with the Chinese. What time is it, Dennis?
Lunchtime. Lunchtime! I'm calling Jesus. Angry Chris in the background.
Hangry Chris coming in. And Matt and Maddie have finished installing TV up in the conference room. Let's see how this looks.
I'm gonna hide from the owl.
What do we call this thing?
It's called meeting owl.
Oh, okay, so we can do this, which it like splits.
Yeah. See how it's making you split screen to try and show.
Yes. So today we're going to be discussing the health and safety policies at Built Right Industries.
There you go. It just got your. It just.
I think because we're not sitting and like establishing like it's like, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're just like walking around.
Yeah, I haven't been designed to follow a soccer game.
Yeah.
And then if Leah was sitting next to me and she started talking.
Hey Matt Holmes, how's it going? We're gonna have a safety briefing today. It's on. Yeah, it's working.
Owl? Hello?
Oh, Chris.
Well, not doing owl things yet.
We're not sitting still. And the audio in here is trying to change audio, I think, a little bit.
And as he said, we're going to do this periodically. And another part of that is because as the function, the format, the flow of our warehouse and office spaces change, we're going to have to update our safety procedures. Door access exit is going to have a fire alarm pole next to it. So just take a look around, familiarize yourself. There will be a fire extinguisher here. This is meant to service this area, okay? That's more or less it. This will be annual training and required of any new hire as well. If things change, we'll do kind of like a spot update to what those changes are specifically. Okay?
Cool.
Ready?
Very good. It's been a busy morning of packing and picking orders. We've got a bunch queued up for you guys, ready to go out. Some larger orders, but we have this specific one's kind of wild. 12 molly nuts, 12 sets of super clamp quick fist riser mount combos. That's a bar package too for an F-250, I believe, down in Alabama. So shout out to these guys, but been quite the past week shipping, catching up, being caught up, and then getting behind again. That's life right now, and nothing wrong with it. Got another classic, fantastic order. Dash mount kit for the F-150. Got a RAM X-Grip, large, best for larger smartphones, GPS, what have you. And then a support plate to make sure that stuff stays secure. Nice order. How we doing?
What's up, Max?
Which I prefer. I'm just sick of like looking at brown grass, to be honest.
Yeah, I'd rather have a little bit of snow than, especially when it's really cold. It's like, well, might as well be snowing.
Exactly.
That's a Minnesota thing, though. We've had some winters where they were kind of dry, and it's like -10, and you can see the brown grass, and then that just means the ground is freezing that much harder too.
Yeah.
Which makes spring take that much longer to, the grass to turn green and everything.
Give myself carpal tunnel. I'm getting beat by an old man. You're getting smoked. What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Play nicely. Come on, there's a competition.
Start flipping tables.
Christ.
I'm sure this is what happens at a building.
Yeah.
It's been so long.
Beanon used to be good at this. That's honestly probably enough boxing.
Look at the organization.
Yeah.
3 minutes.
Ugh.
I don't know, Chris. I think we were kind of neck and neck there, man.
So just found out we are selling this 4-door Bronco. It's a, oh my God, there are Nerf darts flying over me. Dennis is wild. All right, Matt just pulled the Bronco in and it turns out he sold this thing. So we are saying bye to the 4-door Badlands. Oh, nope, it's the Wild Track. Already f***ed up.
We have the heat gun somewhere. That one's cool. This one's like more practical, but for like our uses, it doesn't really matter. Right. What a cool looking car.
Right? So fancy. So how many miles do we end up having on
I'm
it?
not even sure. I think 3,900 or something.
Oh.
Something like 3,000 to 5,000.
Yeah, so this guy's basically getting a brand new truck.
Yeah. Well, it's like it's not even like somebody normal or owned it for 5,000 miles. Like it hasn't been lived in.
No.
So like no car seats, no kids, no like people getting comfy and like. I don't even know how we put that many miles on it. You can cut out the part where we're selling it for more than MSRP. It's the market.
We could even.
It really is the market.
All right, so we've got the back cleaned. Matt's getting the rest of the decals off. The guy who picked this up from us is getting all the Built Right gear in it because that's how we listed it, and we want it to still be a Built Right Bronco.
Hey.
Making sure those decals came off nice and clean. A little bit of goo gone. This thing's looking nice. Sad to see her go, but
Love to watch her leave.
love to watch it leave. Thing's great.
All right, so we just said goodbye to the 4-door Bronco. That was our 4-door Wild Track in Area 51 Blue. A couple of days ago, we said goodbye to our Maverick. Mentioning that because it's a common question that comes up, whether it's friends or family or customers or people online in the comments. Well, how many shop cars do you have? How long do you keep them? Why do you buy them? And so kind of just to address some of that quickly, and this may all get cut, but essentially we've found that owning the vehicles and actually living with them and driving them is a really great way for us to understand the needs of our customers and our the vehicle owners. So it feels a little bit inauthentic to just pretend to know what a Toyota Tacoma owner might want or what a Rivian owner might want. But we find that when we own those vehicles and we live with them, when we drive them, we really have a better understanding of what it's like to be that person, and kind of we become that person right now. I'm a Rivian owner and an F-150 owner, so used to be a Bronco owner. So it's like a great way for us to identify products and understand our customers. So the other piece of why we're always cycling through them is they're expensive. It's expensive to hold on to vehicles. And so if we find that, for example, this 4-door Bronco, we love those vehicles and we probably will have another 4-door Bronco. But for right now, we'd rather use those resources to build inventory and fund our growth, hire more help, than to just have it sitting in the parking lot looking cool. So that's kind of why we're always cycling through them. As far as why we buy them as opposed to borrowing them, we just found that over time, we like to have a kind of an iterative engineering process. So we like to 3D scan, design something, prototype, test it again, test it, break it, test it again, prototype it, and kind of have that iterative cycle. And when you're borrowing from somebody, it's just really hard to do that. So that's why we find ourselves buying these vehicles and kind of owning them. So there's a bunch of reasons why we do that. In this particular case, those are just two vehicles that we weren't running a lot of development on right now. We do still have our 2-door Bronco, but we're trying to make room for some new projects and continue funding our growth. So that's that.
Oh, it's kind of sad to see it go because it was a very cool vehicle. It's badass, but at the same time, I mean, it's assets that are locked up and just hanging out. It makes sense.
It's hard. It's interesting when I'm communicating with potential buyers. It's like this mint 4-door Bronco that's a year old with 4,000 miles. The question is always like, what's wrong with it? What didn't you like about it? Why are you selling it? And so I have to explain some short version of this story.
Off to go get washed, and then she's gone.
All right, so another busy week at Built Right. Next week, tune in. We're going to take a couple of extra steps towards making this building into the headquarters that we've always dreamed of. Among those things are privacy film for the windows. We have a lot of glass here, glass garage doors. We kind of feel like we're on display sometimes, so we'll make some steps towards taking care of that. We're also going to dial in our electronic access system, so that's interior and exterior, making sure we can control who comes and goes. And then also we're going to add a phone system to our setup here. The phones are something that we've actually never had in our offices, and so we are excited to get that set up. Check it out on Monday.